So let's see if we can catch that. And here, and what I wanted to emphasise too is that the piano is right with you. When you're playing those like yeah, dum, bum, 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 they're also very light. You and the piano are married, or at least in a very close relationship. And the piano is very light as well. And you want to work with your pianist. Okay, now. After the pause, again after that chunky phrase, you're then in a little bit of interplay with the piano with these accents. And be aware when you're doing that upward run to the C and back down again, you're right with the piano. So whatever you do, don't play it out of time because your pianist will kill you. Okay. And what I wanted to emphasise too is when you're on the low F sharp, well, actually, that phrase is kind of Weber kind of thumbing his nose, really. I love it. It's like, ooh la la. I love it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun during this analysis. You have to be there. Oh, what the bloody hell, let's take it from the beginning. This next bit is a little bit technically difficult. And it depends what edition you have as to whether there's an accent or not. We're talking A here. I'm not sure if there's an A in your part. Oh yeah, well there is in both my parts. I'm referencing actually two editions, just to be quite thorough. Now this particular bit at A, you want to be as fluid as possible and not let the audience know that this is actually a little bit of a difficult passage. So, and again you have to be dead in time because the piano's in quavers as well. There are places for rubato in this piece. This ain't one of them. So. Okay, so you've got sort of very fluid, languid kind of cheeky little phrases interspersed with that brilliant staccato. Now, with this phrase at A, I would actually crescendo through it a little bit because you are getting into that yummy Chalamet register. So. I am such a fan of the Chalumeau register. As I said in one of my videos, it was actually the original register of the clarinet. A clarinet was actually called a Chalumeau. And then there was another clarinet which was called clarion. And what it took a while to work out was that if you put the register key not directly opposite the front, you know, the E, B key, that's when you could get both registers of the clarinet. It took them a while to work that out, but they turned what was two instruments into one. Fantastic. So the Chalumeau, the original register of the clarinet, I have a marvellous mouthpiece, the Selmer C95 130, fantastic. Very open mouthpiece, gives me a wonderful Chalumeau. So if I keep going on about the Chalumeau, it's because I think it's great. So all very light. I don't quite agree with the tenutos they've got, to be quite honest. Although don't forget that little accent on the D, because that's very, very cheeky. Now with the D, relax into it. Maybe more support on the lower D will make the top D can't. Certainly don't breathe if you can help it. Okay, now this run up here, this is where your light flashy staccato comes in, and this is where you've got to have total technical control of your staccato, because it's not what it's because there's such change bar by bar between the sort of textures of the phrases, that you've got these sort of very languid, fluid phrases, and then it immediately pops into a flashy staccato. So please refer to my videos on how to get a really fast staccato. Unfortunately, I do not have a quick fix. I can't tell you that fast staccato can be gotten in a half-hour session. Not going to happen. I worked on it for years. So. And it's a crescendo through there. And then the piano has an interlude for a while, but let's join this next bit.